Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our show, Poland Daily Interview. And tonight a special edition. We'll talk about Estonia, internal relations of this country and external, especially with Poland, obviously, with unusual guest, Mike Kalamus. So welcome to the show. Mike is a political activist in Estonia. He's a conservative activist in the United States, dual citizenship, and also is a candidate for the Euro election this June.
Yes.
Right.
Without electricity, everything collapses.
Why do you think the government of Estonia wants to start a war or provocate Russia?
I think because they are connected to the globalists, US Democrats.
What is the scam behind that? Why is that?
It's all corruption and money. Everything's money. Mm-hmm. They don't care about Estonia. They will leave. I know that some of them, they have nice villas in Miami. So, of course, they're going to get money, they're going to leave, because right now, corruption is huge in Estonia. We have hundreds and hundreds of NGOs connected to the government, and, they get LGBT money, millions. All that money is disappearing. Our 1/3 of our budget is actually, we have to take a loan to pay for that, because our country is bankrupt already. So situation is really bad, and it's getting worse very, very fast. Mm-hmm. So I believe our government is representing globalists and US Democrats and, of course, Joe Biden's interests.
Well, speaking about the security situation in Europe, that's obviously the tensions are here since 2 years and very high because Russia attacked Ukraine. We have this war. We don't know how it will go into it, and I actually can't understand why the United States are withholding the arms deliveries to Ukraine, and instead we hear, from example, from Mr. Macron, that it's Europeans that needs to go and fight the battle in Ukraine instead of giving them ammunition, rockets, whatever they need to keep their country in security, so to speak.
Yeah, I can tell you, I think maybe Polish conservative people, they don't want to hear it, but Ukraine is most corrupt country in Europe. So, like in US, when they are sending funds to Ukraine, the money disappears. We are sending hundreds of billions of dollars, and it all is disappearing somewhere. There is no audit that they try to do. It was impossible to track where the money was. So you can see what happened in Afghanistan. They had 20 years war there. They spent $2 trillion, and there is no record where the money went. And at the end,
that's the same idea.
So everything what you see is corruption. All that war, what's going on, it's in American view, in Donald Trump view, it's big corruption. And in America, we have our economies very bad. You can't believe how bad it is. In last 3 years, it wasn't that before. Joe Biden managed to destroy our economy. You can go to New York, Washington, everywhere, homeless people. You didn't see that before. That you have those fentanyl addicts. It's companies.
You can't stop that, basically, because it flows from China then to Mexico, and from Mexico to the United States.
Other thing that people think that it's coming from Mexico. No, it's coming from the ports. 80% of fentanyl is coming through the ports, not from Mexico. This is a thing what people don't know. But we have open border. We have 15 million illegals. Actually, nobody knows how many, but they think it's 15 million illegals coming in last 3 years from Mexico. Mostly, they are criminals without papers, and they're flooding to the country. So you think that, what's the problem? But let's say you need a driving license. So I did it like 10 years ago. You go to the MVA, what is that?
DMV,
office? Yeah. So I filled the papers and they asked me to sign. There was that, are you US citizen? And by default, it was put as you are US citizen. What that means is you are automatically voter, but nobody verifies, are you citizen or not? They're gonna send you ballot. And because of American laws, you are responsible for that. So can you imagine you, Mexican, you don't know exactly what you are signing, you can't read English.
Even if everything is in Spanish too, but you can pretend you don't know anything and you even can't write.
Normally, people don't read the paper, what they're signing. So now you have so many voters. That's what is going on in America. Those are new voters who are coming in. So that's how they want to secure the next elections in future. So this is all part of the plan. And the same thing is happening in Europe. And it's going to happen in Poland. It's happening already in Estonia. We have Ukrainians coming in. Nobody knows are they Ukrainians or not, because you can't verify in Estonia Ukrainian passport. This is prohibited. You can't verify.
You can't verify Ukrainian passport?
No.
You can't ask the the government or the council in Ukraine whether they issued this passport or not?
Yeah.
Why?
Ask Estonian government.
Okay.
So you can buy online passport. You're coming in Estonia, you're going to get benefits, 800 euros. That's more than Estonian pension.
Well, I will reconsider then my future plans.
Many Estonian pensioners think that maybe they should buy that passport and come in. So and we have already nearly 10% of Estonian population. Actually, nobody knows anymore because there is they don't show that statistic. We have 10% already those Ukrainians who don't speak Ukrainian language, and they came through Russian border. So we don't know who they are.
Right.
And
they may be Russian.
We have huge problem, and they can.
And do they demand a right to vote?
They will be. This is Estonian law. Next local election, they can be voters.